The following program contains language, images, and/or subject matter that may be objectionable to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Direct from Albany, New York, it's time for the New Media Zone. With your hosts, Ed and Dave. Tonight, a look at this week's new film and DVD releases. And a chance to win free movie tickets with the poster pair name. And now your hosts, Ed and Dave.
Hello and welcome to the New Media Zone. And Dave here, and Dave with you. Everybody has their mics on this week.
I did a whole show last time without my microphone on.
Your mic was down.
Which, by the way, most people would probably think that's a good thing, that they don't have to hear me.
But it was just clipped here, so I might be able to use
Yes.
that audio. Now, a couple weeks ago, if you noticed, the audio was a little different. I had to use the audio from the cameras, directly from the cameras, because your battery was out.
Oh.
So I have to write down, get all new batteries in here, because they sit around wherever I got these microphones in the Amazon warehouse, and the batteries sit. Who knows how long they sit in there? And they've been a year now, and it's like Ollie's, where all of a sudden there are Cheez-Its that are expired.
Oh.
They're still good though.
They're very good.
The only thing that wasn't good, candy is lasts a while and some of
Right.
those things, but the Captain Crunch was a little unedible, at least in the giant 3 times extra large size.
Yeah.
Uh,
It was chewier than you'd like your cereal to be.
yes, and milk it was all right. But you remember a couple of weeks ago on the show, we went through every Captain Crunch variation
Right.
throughout the years, even the extra large size, which I never saw in the stores, but you saw at Ollie's.
Right.
So let's tell people what's going on right off the bat, and then we can go into all our nonsense.
Do we want to tell them about the movies that they can immediately change the channel when they find out what crap it is?
Yeah, I don't think anybody's Stuber.
Stuber and Crawl.
This is Dave Bautista, who was a wrestler and is, of course, in Drax and Guardians of the Galaxy. And I believe this Karen Gillan is also in Guardians of the Galaxy. I think it's Nebula.
Okay.
I was going to check that out beforehand, but I forgot. So maybe Alexa can help us out.
Or I can just look it up.
All right. So, and also, chance to win some free movie tickets so you can see Stuber or Crawl
Right.
at a theater near you. Or I would like to say The Dead Don't Die, but I'm pretty sure
That's gone.
I'm pretty sure a week was about all they gave it in the theaters.
Oh, I used to love the movie section of the newspaper. Held over, second big week.
Yeah, that's one thing I miss is the movie ads in the paper with the posters and where they're playing and all that. Now you go on an app, the drive-ins, all those things. It's lost on this generation.
It's a lost art.
We have Stuber though.
Yeah, go
today.
to Stuber. You go to Stuber and I'll look up Karen, whatever her name is.
Karen Gillan.
Okay, just because you want to know.
I don't even see her in the trailer here. I see Dave Bautista and this guy whose name I think I dropped because I couldn't pronounce it. When a mild-mannered Uber driver named Stu picks up a passenger who turns out to be a cop hot on the trail of a brutal killer, he's thrust into a harrowing ordeal where he desperately tries to hold on to his wits, his life, and his 5-star rating. Rated R for violence and language throughout, some sexual references,
Oh no.
and brief graphic nudity.
Uh-oh. You know what that means? There you go. There's your actor.
I think we're going to see his winky.
Oh, Kumal Nanjiani. That's the actor that
Okay,
you
that's the
dropped,
one.
who
What
happens
was-
to be
was-
the star.
Was he in other things?
Oh, I don't know. I'm now on to Karen Gillan.
Karen Gillan was, I believe, Nebula. You won't recognize
Ooh,
her.
she's 5'11", Ed. Very
Oh.
statuesque. Nebula, correct.
Nebula. She was the blue one with all the parts robotic. And
Whatever.
you never know, she looks like this lovely looking woman. I remember when Roman was down here doing the toy show, and he brought out the Nebula toy from McDonald's. He says, "You wouldn't believe it, but this is a woman, Nebula."
Well, let's look up your Kumail Nanjiani.
Yeah, I'd like
see
to know.
what he's
He
done.
looks kind of familiar. I'm thinking he wasn't the guy in Deadpool.
He's a writer, best known for The Big Sick, main cast member in HBO's Silicon Valley, Franklin and Bash, The Meltdown with Jonah and Kumail, blah, 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 blah. And he's Time named him one of the 100 most influential people in the world, Ed.
Oh,
He's very influential.
not as influential as the Uber driver in Deadpool, though.
Oh, no, you're right.
I think he was a Uber. Wasn't he a taxi driver?
I don't know. He was in Sex Tape, Hot Tub Time Machine 2, Goosebumps, Mike and Dave Need Wedding Dates, Fist Fight, blah, blah, blah.
He wasn't in the Dead Don't Die, was he?
No.
Didn't make it into that one.
Upcoming films, Men in Black International, Voice Only, Voyage of Dr. Dolittle, Voice Only, and The Lovebirds. No, I think that's an actual film. But there you go.
All right.
Just helping you out a little.
Learn about
All the
him.
information for you folks at home that we, as movie reviewers, don't pay attention to. All right, so now it's Crawl.
Crawl.
I see a lot of clouds. I see like a storm. Oh, and here we go. When a massive hurricane hits her Florida hometown, Haley ignores evacuation orders to search for her missing father, finding him gravely injured in the crawl space of their family home. The two become trapped by quickly encroaching floodwaters. As time runs out to escape the strengthening storm, Haley and her father discover that the rising water level is the least of their fears. Rated R for bloody creature violence and brief language. Apparently there's a creature stirred
I
from
thought
this
there
hurricane.
might be more, but it looks like just one alligator or maybe more.
It's a gator?
Looks like an alligator in there.
All right.
I guess that's an interesting premise, one that we haven't seen 100 times before in the giant crocodile series. Just a regular crocodile.
This is a regular crocodile that has been swept up in the waters from maybe the Everglades and brought in. Oh, look at that! Brought in to chew on people.
This isn't one we need to bring in Debbie Gibson or
right.
Tiffany to battle.
Yep.
I saw Sam Raimi pop up.
Yes, he's a
producer on this
I guess. Look at that.
Oh. Whoop. There's a producer of this, a director of that. Throw them all together, and probably way more entertaining than that Dead Don't Die, which I'm going to keep hammering because I can't believe they spent all that time working on that thing, and that's what they came up with.
Well, have you seen the film, Ed?
I haven't seen it
Well,
yet.
how can you make these judgments without seeing the film?
I'm going by the 500 other people that commented on it. If I wanted to, it apparently was on the web on one of these sites, these torrent sites where you can download. I don't want to get into any illegal activities. So I'll wait until it's dropped on Blu-ray in another month or so.
All right.
Oh, that's it.
Yep, that's it. That's
Boy,
it for
that
the films.
That is a slim pickings for middle of July
I
here.
know.
That's usually late August, summertime.
All right, what do you got next, Ed?
We got some, see what's coming out. Maybe there's some good stuff coming out.
On the DVDs?
On the DVD
and the
releases.
4K and the Blu-ray and the this and that? There's a show I've never seen.
Gotham, I have the first season only because it was on sale somewhere.
Okay, so you're being thrifty.
I'm being thrifty, and Best Buy does have in their 3 aisles of Blu-rays now. They're down to occasional good sales on these TV series. I don't know how much longer they're going to be in there. Because, yeah, Walmart and Target cut down their Blu-ray section pretty. They had some good DVD Blu-ray bargains and $5 Blu-rays, but they cut that down to 2 aisles now.
Ooh.
And don't go over there looking for the new release at 9 in the morning like I did for their exclusive. We'll cut it to us now here.
Okay.
Don't go looking for your exclusive Captain Marvel edition over at Target, where they have a special collector's book in it, because the very slow Target employees don't have that out at 9 o'clock. I just happened to wake up. I fell asleep on the couch, and I woke up at 7:30. I said, should I go over there, go back to bed for a while, or should I just get up and go? Target opens at 8.
Okay.
I'll go get that collector's thing, because sometimes they sell out. I said, no, by the time I got over there, it was 9:30, and I'm looking around, and can I help you? Do you have that Captain Marvel? Oh, it's probably in this box over here. So I go back 1:30, and there's a big display thing that this guy had to put together, apparently. So no need to go over early for your Target exclusives.
All right. That's good to know, because I don't go to Target.
Let's see what else is out. Go see.
Bring me the head of Alfredo Garcia.
I remember this title.
Is that Warren Oates?
Probably is.
Looks like Warren Oates
Warren
from
Oates.
Stripes.
Oh, yeah. Never saw this movie, but had an interesting title. This is a new release. I'll probably never see, but interesting title. I have a feeling I had to throw this on here because I think that's the end.
Oh, dear.
There's some very slim pickings this time.
Wow, it gives you time to talk about your model mayhem.
As long as I'm on the DVD section, though.
Okay.
Do you remember, and yeah, this is the DVD thing, so this will be good timing here. We were talking about how the Hulk was being released on 4K.
Uh-huh.
And I was saying how that didn't really matter if it was on 4K or tape because you couldn't see that last scene. Do you remember the last scene at all?
No.
No.
But he's fighting like that rock thing.
Yeah, it was too bad they didn't go into it more. It was David Banner was his father, which he had issues with. Sounds like somebody's tripping in the upper studios there. And so his father was the Absorbing Man, which was a good villain from the comics. You got a 2-second look at it in the daylight, and then apparently some Absorbing Man action here. You couldn't see it though. You'll see some stills here. We're watching the video, but you'll see some stills that I'll get that you could actually kind of make out. But here's the Hulk fighting, and I remember it was this dark in the theater.
Okay.
I grabbed this clip, and there he's fighting the Absorbing Man, and he looks like he's absorbing some of the Hulk's powers. And look at this. There's some kind of fighting going on.
That's pretty awful, actually. Yeah, you can't really see much.
Well, this wasn't like some of these TV shows today where it's the director's choice to darken everything so you can't see it. I found somebody lighten this scene up.
And did it come out much better?
Well, you could see what they were hiding.
Oh, no. What were they hiding?
They're hiding, apparently, CGI work that wasn't finished yet.
Oh, no.
Wait till you see this. We're coming up in a second. When it's like, I suppose I could have taken this clip and lightened it up, but somebody really lightened it up. I mean, Hanna-Barbera cartoons look better.
Oh, well, why would you put that out in the film if it wasn't?
Okay, here it is lightened up.
Yes.
The effects aren't finished.
Oh my God.
This is like previs resolution stuff here, where it's what the film is supposed to look like when it's finished. It's horrible.
Oh my God, you're right. A cartoon is better than this. Oh my God.
So apparently they didn't finish the effects up by the release date. So let's make it dark. That'll take care of that problem.
Oh, it almost looks like bad stop motion.
Yeah.
Oh, that's terrible.
It was not finished.
You push back the release date. That's what you do.
You can't. It's guaranteed for summer 2003.
You think they couldn't have someone work around the clock for 2 weeks or a week to get this fixed? Oh, that's awful.
So that's why the last scene was dark, and it doesn't matter if it's on 4K or whatever.
Well, it doesn't matter anyway. The movie was awful.
Oh.
That was a bad Hulk. I like the Edward Norton one. That was much better.
That was good.
Oh,
So
boy.
that's something interesting I saw.
All righty.
I wrote down things that we can chat about. We have a couple. Ooh, you got 10 minutes.
Go. Get going.
Well,
I'll have a beverage.
oh, this is something interesting. Now on Facebook, the pictures. You take and I guess people do this on their phone now. In the old days, you would have something called Photoshop if you want to do a little touch-up on your wrinkles or something.
Oh.
You know, you can take a few pounds off with the
Can I darken my beard?
filter. You could do that.
All right.
But apparently now, today, we have these phone filters, besides the ones that put the antennas on your head.
Yes, the weird ones that turn you from male to female or female to male or whatever, all these weird things.
Yeah. But they have these, and you've probably seen them on there. They are so, this is a term in the film business, scrubbed, where it looks like 2 eyes and 2 nostrils and a mouth. Everything else is like flat and scrubbed.
Right.
Looks nothing like you. Now, it's all right to do that if you're a regular man or woman out there. Oh, I'll spruce up my picture. But I see a lot of these, in quotes, local actors, and they're putting up this picture. It looks like 1930s Hollywood glamour photography. It looks nothing like the person, which you can see when they took the shot in the bathroom the other day. So they're putting these up as their profile pictures. Now, I object to that.
Oh, okay.
Not only do I object to that, well, that's fine, but not actors. Not these people that are passing themselves off as actors.
Right.
Because if they send something like this into for an audition,
And then they show up.
and they show up, you can't do that.
Right.
So even more upsetting than that is the people that make the comments when they put the picture.
Ooh.
Oh, you look so good, beautiful. Now these people gotta know that this looks nothing like the person they're talking about. Oh, if you want to say it's a beautiful picture or something, but don't say, oh, you look beautiful. No, you don't. It's this filter you're putting on, and you're scrubbing every line and trace of humanity off your face.
But we go au natural here.
We do.
There's no reason to scrub this.
So it's just disturbing, and people are encouraging this with these comments that you look so beautiful. Yeah, we scrub half your face off. So I'm seeing a lot of that now. And then I was mentioning the Model Mayhem. I said, well, let's see if there's any. We got a few of our matinee ladies from the Model Mayhem. Let's see what they're offering up these days. And it just I don't know how people soliciting themselves as a model here.
Because are they scrubbing their pictures to make them more of a model? Or
no, they don't scrub anything in there.
Oh, really?
No. Apparently, I don't know if it's just models. A lot of tattoos on these women these days.
I like the tattoo, Ed.
You like tattoos?
I like the tattoo.
Do you like head to toe tattoos?
I don't.
Like the Illustrated Man with Rod Steiger?
You know what? It depends. I say it depends.
Depends.
I have no problem. I mean, I'm okay with no tattoos.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with a couple of tattoos. And I have seen some women who have a lot of tattoos, and they still look good.
A lot of tattoos.
Yeah, some look really good. Now, of course, you don't want to be a walking cartoon, but some look good. So I don't. It's an individual.
Yeah, I'm not
situation
with tattoos, but when you're offering yourself up as a model, and it's kind of you want to do a classic pose or something, and this woman has got Elvira as big as a life-size photo of Elvira on her arm. You know, you gotta, if you want to be a model,
You got to pick a different model. Then.
you gotta, and there aren't a lot without the tattoos on here. I don't know if it's just the site or what it is.
I think it's just in general. People, everyone's got tattoos, Ed. Where's yours?
I don't have anything.
No,
you don't have any, right?
I don't either. No, I don't. No. I've thought about it, and then I quickly said no.
And there are models on there that there's a thing you want to models that do nudity. You check off.
Oh.
And I would like to report I haven't seen a Playboy in a while, but apparently the 70s look is coming back in style. At least on these models with the tattoos. I don't know.
So, what are you saying? They don't own a razor?
I'm saying it's nice to see the natural look return, I guess.
You make me feel like a natural woman.
Nothing wrong with a little hair where it was intended to be, I guess. I don't know when all that started. They shave all the hairs off.
Oh.
That's what I noticed on the Model Mayhem site.
What, you can see them?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought they just told you which models will do it. They didn't know they actually show. Hold on.
Model Mayhem. Now what I'll do next time I'm in there, I'll grab a couple shots of some winners in quotes.
Can you?
And I'll send them over there.
Winners. Oh, dear. Oh.
So that's the model site. Do we need a couple more minutes?
I don't know. You still talking? Well, I don't know. Go ahead.
Yeah, we have confirmation. I think we need confirmation for next time, and maybe some of these things that are around here. But I think this 3 minutes is good. You notice when you come in the door, we're now shooting the show at my house now. And you notice there's a little sign on the door up there just above.
Yes.
It says, no soliciting, no religion. What else? There's like 5 different things we don't accept here at the house. No religion, no salesman. So yesterday, I've had that up there for a month. It's a beautiful thing. Nobody rang the door.
Okay.
Last night, a doorbell rings.
A doorbell.
The doorbell rings.
Which would be your doorbell.
My doorbell rings.
That's not acceptable.
Now, I didn't have my shorts on at the moment, so I couldn't get right to the door. I had just come out of the shower. So in the time I put my pants on and went to the door, there was no one at the door.
Oh, they've been scared away by the sign.
Yes. The truck is up a house.
Okay.
It's some roofing outfit. And he's running door to door. I don't know if he's dropping off business cards, I think.
He needs a new place to urinate.
So, yeah. He must have ran up. It was a little drizzly out. Hit the doorbell. Whoops. If you walk up to the door, you can kind of notice the sign before you hit the doorbell.
Now, is this a homemade sign or did you buy this sign?
No, I'm going to recommend this, and I'm going to put a link up here.
Okay, because I might want one.
You buy this at Amazon.
All right.
And you buy that, and it comes in 2 days, and you put it up there right above the doorbell, and it worked beautifully. You'll notice one of the users has a review up there, and he also has a camera on his front porch. And you see he has a lovely video of a man walking up with a clipboard. He looks at the sign, and he turns around and goes back away. So it's a guarantee work there. That you don't get these doorbells. I was sick of it at the time. I was sitting home enjoying myself.
Wait a minute now.
This has nothing to do with the pants.
Okay.
But I was sitting there. Our show was on. You sit down at 7. I know you don't watch it all the time. I still like to get a kick out of seeing the show on TV. So I'm sitting there, and not only does the doorbell ring, but he's knocking at the same time. I go, oh, oh. And I open the door, and it's some lawn treatment guy. And I say, I'm watching a show here. And I didn't, this was what made me buy this sign. I said, oh, well, I'll come back later. I said, that's not a good idea. Don't come back. I would have given him hell there, but I was wanting to get back to the show.
See, my trick is if I hear the doorbell, if I'm downstairs, I run upstairs.
Yeah.
And I look out the upstairs bedroom window to see who's down there. And if it's a car, I know. Like if it's my mother's car, then I definitely don't answer it.
Oh, jeez.
But I sometimes you'll see, like there'll be a group of people, and you'll see one on the other side of the street walking.
Yeah.
So you know Who's there if you can't actually see them. But usually I go upstairs and I look down, and then I'll see who's hanging around down there. And I'm like, I don't answer the door.
Yeah, that's what we used to do, but I'm sick of it. I've got my sign $7 on Amazon, and beautiful things.
All right.
Enough of it.
All right. Well, I guess it's time for the game.
My blood pressure was going up.
I know.
You're yelling at these people when I open the
I
door.
thought you were going to have a stroke for a minute there, and I don't know CPR. So it's Post the Pairs game, folks. You've written in an email to mediazone95@gmail.com. Just throw that out there. We reveal what's behind the entry if we select yours, and if it matches over here, you'll win 2 free movie passes. If you're right, spin the wheel. You could win up to 6.
Some guy came to the door at 9 o'clock.
You're not letting this go.
No, I wasn't there for this one. I was
okay.
still sleeping. But a little knock on the door, and my wife looks out. Nobody should be, I don't know.
Right.
It looked like maybe this person couldn't read the English on there. But she got a picture. He was on a bike with a clipboard going down the street. I don't know what he was up to.
But that's too early in the morning.
Yeah.
Anyway.
God, I'm warning you right now. God help anybody that rings that, with that little sign up there. If I get to the door and I got my drawers on, you're going to get holy hell.
So, but that's a big if, people. He's got to have the drawers on. All right, Lawrence Katz, 2 and 4. 2 and 4, and spin.
Lawrence Katz is still writing in every week, so we know his address is up to date.
All right.
Let's hope he wins. I don't know if he's won in a while.
He's not going to win.
Somebody won 1 ticket on the show a couple weeks ago.
Here we go, but I think I did the old up and down ploy. I think I did. I'm not sure though. 2 and 4. I think I did the up and down ploy on this game.
Now Dave is responsible for changing the posters on the board.
Yep, I did the old up and down ploy.
Do you have a specific way you change them in between tapings?
I just wish this would move. No, I don't. I just kind of arbitrarily do it. But last time when I changed it, I said, I haven't done the up and down. So that's what I'll do.
Oh, that's the all, they're all up and down.
All up and down. That's the up and down ploy.
Now, the producer had some kind of algorithm
I know.
he would do.
He would always have something written, and he'd go looking down, moving. I'm like, just move them. Just move 1 or 2.
Move them around.
That's all you got to do. Take them all off, slap them back on there. Who knows?
That's how we do it.
But anyway, if you want to enter, sorry, Lawrence, you didn't win. But if you enter, it's mediazone95@gmail.com, mediazone95@gmail.com. Just send us a little email with 2 numbers from 1 to 6. If we select your entry, reveal what's behind it. If they match, you win 2 free movie passes. And if you spin the wheel, you have a chance to win up to 6. So there you go.
All right. Coming to the end of another exciting show.
You know, and I'd like to use these poppers. I just bought 72 poppers.
Yeah, Dave found the I looked on the Amazon where I got them last time and could not find those poppers.
Well,
They have big tubes with a ton of stuff that flies out.
yeah, and it's it's your house, so let's make a mess. But there it is, little popper. You just pull the end, and the confetti explodes out, and then you sniff the smoke.
Do you want to pop one next time, even if we don't have a winner?
I don't know, maybe.
Break them in?
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how that goes.
All right. I still have 2 things on my list of rants to go over.
Okay.
And then we do have Lion King. People are looking forward to the Lion King. And then if need be, we always have the stack of DVDs we ask if Dave wants. And we can get into this big pile of models over here as I clean out my room over there.
Here, all
You
right.
wanted to see the Three Stooges models.
Sure, why not?
I could bring those over. That is all next time. So we will see you then.
The New Media Zone has been a Cable 2000 production.